If you want to beat the best, every day matters. Every rep, every recovery, every choice. This is what a day in my life looks like when I train for the biggest matches of my career.
Hey, baby girl. Time to get up.
Outside, let's go. Go pee-pee. Every morning starts the same way. Let the dogs out, get them fed. Then it's time for me to put in work.
Go, baby girl.
I've done fasted cardio every morning for over 20 years. To me, it burns body fat better, and carrying extra body fat never helps me at the table. Muscle endurance matters. Cardiovascular health is really the reason I do cardio. And then also, it's fat burning. So if I do fat burning cardio, it just allows me to eat more food, right? Because I'm a foodie. Endurance does play a role in arm wrestling if the strength is close, right? Especially in one-on-one. How much of your max strength you can maintain, throughout the rounds. If I can maintain my level longer, that's where endurance plays a factor, right? After cardio, it's straight into the sauna. Minutes every day. 20 minutes to sweat it out, loosen up, and start recovery. Most people underestimate recovery, but it's what keeps me in the game. Now for the cold plunge. 50 degrees. It never feels easy, but that's the point. Discomfort is training too. Every phase has a purpose. Heat to loosen, cold to sharpen. When you first do this, the first time someone gets in a cold plunge, it takes your breath away. Like it really does. It's hard to get in the beginning. And I find if I don't do this regularly, that first initial time getting back in it does the same thing. Then I moved to the pool, 50 laps every day. The water's dropping. 64 degrees. Yeah, pool's cooling off. Basically another cold plunge. Every lap is about consistency. That's what builds champions. By the time I hit the hot tub, I've already pushed through more before breakfast than most people do all day. This is my foundation. This is how I prepare to beat the best. Morning routine complete. Now it's breakfast. Then it's time to train.
I came up here just to sit down for a minute. Day got away from me. I can get downstairs, get on the rower, and warm my arms up. All right, you already know, I'm not the guy sitting around playing fitness video games. I get on my Averon, put on my earbuds, and watch my shows. Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, usually some arm wrestling matches I'm studying. I've had this rower for a good while now, and it really has become part of my daily warm-up. It's easy, low impact, and gets me going. But here's the part that I do use, the competition mode. You can set your own custom target, pace, distance, whatever challenge you want. And then you row against it. It gives me something to push towards without having to play any games. This keeps me focused. When that little competitive line starts creeping ahead, I'm like, nope, not today. That's what I'm used to. See that right there? That's my kind of game. I set the goal, I chase it, I beat it, I raise the bar tomorrow. Big thanks to Averon for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check it out, use code MONSTER50 for an extra $50 off all the products. The link's right at the top of the description. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to set a new target. All right, feeling good, feeling warm. Time to go knock out some arms.
The gym is my sanctuary, packed with every piece of equipment I could need, but also memories, trophies, medals, even that 5th place plaque that still pisses me off. Everything in here reminds me of why I show up. And of course, I've got company, Misha and Simba. They basically own this gym.
Yeah.
They make sure I never slack off.
5 rounds, 30 reps, bicep, tricep, Reverse wrist rows, forward wrist rows, flex grippers 50, 50. So basically this is simulating skull crushers and it's awesome. But what I found was I could put myself in a position that basically mimics JM presses. So this is phenomenal for elbow health. Now this is just 115 pounds, 30 reps. Having this bar is gonna allow me to get inside the frame and really max out those heavy standing curls, right? So in case I get a match with this, I don't know, overall #1 guy in the world who does crazy curls, I can start training curls with this. Now it's time for flex grippers. Four more rounds to go. Another version of tricep extension. I've never been interested in training like an arm wrestler only. I want to be strong everywhere, physically capable. Getting stronger anywhere makes me a better arm wrestler. On these, I like to put them on my top knuckle so it forces the riser to stay engaged. Back to wrist rolls. Now these are the hardest ones out of all of them, and that's why I save them for last. The monster top curl. Bad hand, no lip or bar across the top. Only curl what you can hold on to. Slightly cupped wrist. Engage the riser. Arm day isn't about looking strong. It's about being ready. December 13th, Atlantic City. I'll find out just how ready I am. All right, daily 5, seated pronation, 154.75. Time to do pronation gauge back pressure. So every day I do my seated pronation gauge back pressure. Here we go. I move up 5 pounds every week on these. I go up 2.5 pounds every week on the seated pronation. All right, pronation gauge back pressure, 190 pounds, 15 second static hold. Next time, I'll show you what fuels all this, how I eat to stay in the fight. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell for notifications.